Hello and welcome back to Mac at the Movies. Today I'm going to review for you the 2011 film Hesher. This film was released on Blue Tongue Films and The Last Picture, and it was directed by Spencer Susser. He hadn't really directed much other than a few short films and some music videos. Nothing I had really heard of. I mean, the most notable thing was Offspring music video. But other than that, this is his first and only full feature film that I'm aware of that I was able to find. This film stars Joseph Gordon-Levitt as Hesher, Natalie Portman as Nicole, Devin Brochu as TJ, Rainn Wilson as Paul, TJ's father, and Piper Laurie as Madeline, TJ's grandmother. This film is essentially what happens when you drop chaos into a family in the pits of despair. It is a dark comedy and a good one at that, filled with lessons taught through dark and just overall crass or, dark metaphors by the character of Hesher, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. This film is essentially you're introduced to Hesher when TJ breaks a window, and the film just kind of goes on from there. It's a very funny yet terrifying first introduction to Hesher as he walks and enters into the scene, and you know lets TJ be known who he is. It's yeah, very very wonderful moment. The security guard pulls up, and I don't want to give away anything because it's a I don't want to say shocking, but it definitely adds to a like shock factor. Like, what did that just happen? So, and that happens a lot in this film. There are a lot of just funny moments and it's funny moments you don't see coming, and I think that is what comedy is supposed to be, a series of, you know, events put together to make a person laugh when they don't see it coming, and that's the best part. Uh, Hesher essentially enters into this family's life, introducing himself to Paul, TJ's father, as one of TJ's friends, which lends Paul to really like look at like what just happened here. Who is this person? It's a grown man that you have befriended, TJ. What's going on? And he sticks around until lessons are learned. He essentially shows this family how they can learn from one another and lean on each other in the dark times, just to get through this thing called life. Um, he's overall just a screw up, but he uses every chance and opportunity he has had in life to screw up as a lesson. And oddly enough, he remembers these lessons, and he, in a sense, regurgitates them to other people to kind of help them step up and see that there's a brighter side, even through a very dark metaphor. Uh, yeah, I mean, Hesher is essentially this, like I said, I mean, he is chaos in this film. And from beginning to end, it's just like he's unknowingly trying to lift up this family and make them better. The oldest member of the family, the grandmother, I mean, she has the least amount of life to live. She's in pain and taking medication for that pain, and medical cigarettes that she's prescribed, and she does all this, and she probably has the least to be happy about, but she's the most happy person in the entire film. I mean, just looking for like something as tiny as going on a walk after school or something like that. She finds the joy in the little things. And later in the film, it's mentioned that she says, through a conversation with another person during one of their walks, that she always looks at life as walking through the rain. You can either run and find cover and hide it out until it's over, or you can just get wet. And so I think that's a really neat look at how, the person who has the least amount of life left, in this film, uh, that she's able to see the brighter side of everything and tries to lift people up. You know, Hesher and the grandmother both kind of use these, um, that it's they almost become like really good friends between the two. I mean, polar opposites, but it's like they sort of get this friendship that they can, just look and show to Paul and TJ to help them get through just all these dark times that they're going through. If you get a chance to check this movie out, definitely take the opportunity. I always try to get anyone and everyone to see this film. I think it's probably my most lent film, that I try to just, if I get an opportunity to show it to somebody, I do, within reason. I don't think it's rated R. It's rated R for reason, and so for that, I may not lend it to some people, as I don't think that they could handle some of the content of the film. But for the most part, I try to lend this film out as much as possible. Um, I probably need to buy a new copy of it, but I try to tell people to take care of it. But um, definitely give this film a solid 5 out of 5 stars. It's a terrific film. Um, who knows? Maybe one day I'll look at it in a different light, and I'll grow past the metaphor that this film helps provide. But until then, this is a fantastic, wonderful film that I try to get everyone to watch, and it's definitely one that I keep in my yearly repertoire. I watch it at least twice a year, 3 times maybe. I definitely get use out of the disc I purchased. So anyway, have any of you seen Hesher? If you did you like it? Did you hate it? I think out of everyone that I've ever talked with about this film, only one person has not liked it. Fair. We're all entitled to our opinions, and this film isn't for everyone, so keep that in mind. Soundtrack is, from beginning to end, with the exception of some score, is Metallica and Motorhead. So, I mean, you can't go better with that. So, but if you get a chance to watch it, definitely check it out. If you like this video, smash that thumbs up. Jot down in the comments below if you've seen this movie, and if you did, if you liked it, if you hated it, whatnot. And if you would like, hit that subscribe button and notification bell, let you know when I have new videos coming for you. So as always, be good to one another, and I'll see you next time. Bye.